Hi everyone, today I will talk about regulatory challenges in nanomedicine development. This is about the problems faced while making rules for nanomedicines. Then we go to next slide. Introduction. Nanomedicine means using very small materials, that is nanoparticles in medicines. This particle helps to deliver drugs directly to diseased cells. It is used in treating cancer, infections and other diseases. But because they are so tiny, they behave differently in the body, creating new challenges. Next, importance of regulation. Regulations are needed to make sure nanomedicines are safe and effective. It protects patients from harmful or untested products. Rules help companies make good quality medicines. Strong regulations also help build public trust in new technologies. Next, global regulatory bodies. First, different countries have their own approval agencies. For example, FDA, Food Development Administration in USA. Next, EMA, Europe. Next, CDSCO in India. Each has different rules for testing and approval. Because of this, one medicine may not get accepted everywhere. Next, classification challenges. Nanomedicines can act like a drug, a device, or both. It is hard for regulators to decide how to classify them. This confusion affects how they are tested and approved. Each nanomedicine often needs a special review by experts. Next, characterization difficulties. Nanoparticles differ in size, shape and surface coating. These changes can affect how they work in the body. Testing tools for these small particles are still improving, so it becomes hard to study them properly for safety and quality. It is very important to safety. Next, safety and toxicity evaluation. Nanoparticles may stay in the body longer than normal drugs. They might reach places like the brain or organs easily. That's why special safety studies are needed. Scientists must check both short-term and long-term effects. Safety assessment requires specialized nanotechnology methods. Next, clinical trial challenges. Testing nanomedicines in humans is not easy. They behave differently inside the body compared to normal drugs. Next, finding the correct dose is difficult and risky. So, regulations ask for more safety data before giving approval. Next, manufacturing and quality control issues. Making nanomedicines needs high accuracy and care. Even a small change can make the medicine unsafe. Companies must check purity, particle size and stability. Quality control test must confirm particle stability and purity. Next, following strict manufacturing rules helps keep quality high. Then, good manufacturing practices is GMP are essential for consistency. Next, we go to next slide. Regulatory framework in the USA, FDA. In the USA, the Food Development Association reviews nanomedicines using normal drugs law. Next, there are no special laws just for nanomedicines yet. Each product is checked separately. Companies can meet the FDA yearly to get clear advice. However, no dedicated nanomedicine law currently exists. Next, regulatory framework in Europe. EMA means European Medical Agency, Medicine Agency, focuses on quality and safety. They guide companies on how to test nanomedicines. European Pharmacopoeia gives testing methods for nanomaterials. Different countries in Europe still have slightly different rules. Next, regulatory framework in India, CDSCO. India has rules for nanomedicines made by CDSCO and DBT. These were introduced in 2019 to ensure safety and ethics. They help companies test nanomedicines properly. This aim to ensure safety, efficacy and ethical compliance. But applying these rules everywhere in India is still a challenge. Next, ethical and environmental concerns. Patients must know the risks before taking nanomedicines. Nanoparticles should not harm the environment or living things. Proper waste management and safety checks are important. Scientists must use nanotechnology in a responsible way. So, transparent communication with the public is necessary. Next, we go to next slide. Intellectual property issues. Patents for nanomedicines are confusing. It is not unclear. Small changes in materials can create new patents. This can cause fights over who owns the idea. Next, clearer global patent rules are needed to protect inventors. Next, post-market surveillance. Even after approval, nanomedicines must be monitored regularly. Next, companies must report any side effects seen in patients. This helps to find problems early and keeps people safe. Continuous checking builds trust in nanomedicine process. Next, case studies. Case study 1. Liposomal doxorubicin. Its short form is Doxil. Doxil was one of the first nanomedicines used for cancer. It helps to reduce side effects and improve treatment results. Later, production issues caused shortages in supply. This showed the need for strong quality checks during manufacturing. Next, case study second. mRNA COVID-19 vaccines. mRNA vaccines used tiny lipid nanoparticles to deliver genetic material. They provide the success of nanomedicines on a global scale. They worked well and were approved quickly during COVID-19. Regulators and companies worked together to ensure safety. This success showed that nanomedicine can help on a global level. Next, current regulatory gaps. There are still no clear global rules for nanomedicines. Each country uses its own system for approval. Long-term safety data is still missing. Many regulators don't have enough training in nanoscience. Next, need for better coordination between scientific and legal systems. Then we go to next slide. Efforts towards global harmonization. Groups like WHO and OECD are trying to create global standards. They promote sharing data and training experts. This helps companies get approval in more countries easily. Such teamwork ensures both safety and faster innovation. Next, future perspectives. AI in the future, AI and computer models can help test nanomedicines. New safety research will make regulations stronger. Rules will become more flexible for new technologies. Teamwork between governments and companies will be important. Next, we go to this is applications and characterizations. Uh, applications in vitro safety assessment, in vitro safety screening, ENMS design. Next, nanomedicines characterization, standardized approaches, knowledge sharing, lack of harmonized definitions, biorelevance of in vitro results. Next, we go to conclusion. Nanomedicine is very useful but also complex to regulate. Clear rules are needed to ensure safety and effectiveness. More global cooperation will make approvals faster and fair. Good regulations will support safe medical innovations. Stronger collaboration will ensure responsible innovations. That's all. Thank you.